Namaste, Jai Bharat. Sometimes things that happen in the world around becomes very, very stranger than fiction. Difficult to believe, but then things do happen. I'll just come straight to the point and speak very clearly. Normally, I don't like narratives. I don't do narratives. Our President Donald Trump wanted to conduct nuclear tests. Now he wants to conduct a nuclear test, and for that he makes a stage setting. That's a background. He prepares for a background. What he says is that look, everyone in the world is doing nuclear tests. That's China, North Korea, and many other nations like that. Some nations name it called China, North Korea, Russia, and then he also added Pakistan. Now this is what is real salt in the soup. He adds Pakistan also. Now, what he is said, why he said or added the name of Pakistan, I will talk, I will say. But then when Trump says that Pakistan is doing a nuclear test, you just imagine the situation of Pakistan. Many things are evident and many things one has to read in between lines. Pakistan can neither accept it nor deny it. Actually, Pakistan is a society. I don't call it as a nation because it's not really a nation. It's a semblance of mistake. What more I would say. So Pakistan can't even make motorcycle engine. So if someone says that Pakistan made a nuclear bomb, I'm not going to believe it. Anyone believe it or claim, say, give whatever justification, I shall not believe that they have made nuclear weapons. If they say that they have nuclear stockpile, then that I will not deny, because they do have nuclear stockpile. It means someone else must have made it and kept it in Pakistan for their use as the maker. Who this maker is, many speculations are there, but in likelihood, as things are seen today, it must be the US who makes their nuclear weapons and keep it in a place like Pakistan as stockpile for them to use it when they want. So like the US has got the habit of having bases all over the world. So this must be one such place where there can be nuclear arsenal. Maybe that's quite possible, as I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't mind getting wrong for wrong speculations. What speculations has to be done at this stage for these kind of things? Now, Pakistan had been boasting actually not to the world, because the world understands things better, to their own people, that we are nuclear power, nuclear nation. And this society, Pakistan society, is literally drunk in the notion of nuclear authority, nuclear power that they are. How foolish that no one in that society thinks in terms of, is it really possible? They don't think. But the point is that they do have nuclear power, nuclear weapons, which is called a stockpile technically, if I'm not wrong. So this story has been going on. Now when Trump includes Pakistan, now let me see what should be the point of Trump. He wants to conduct. Most likely, he wants to conduct this nuclear tests, and there's a likelihood, how strong I don't know, but there's a likelihood that Trump will conduct another nuclear test in Pakistan and keep those things ready in Pakistan for their future use. Pakistan had been used by others, especially America, for their own interest. That had been the case always. So this could be one possibility. So he takes in advance bail that Pakistan is conducting. So, or the entire blame of that goes to Pakistan. No, Pakistan is scared that if the news goes, if it appears to the world that they are conducting nuclear tests, that they can't stand the pressure. Number one, they want to be good. Recently, so Pakistan is actually trapped, phas gaya, bechari, trapped. So on the one hand, they have to tell their people that they are a nuclear authority, nuclear power. On the other hand, they don't have, they know it. I don't know how many people in Pakistan really knows that they don't have any nuclear things under their control. That I don't know, but they have this stockpile, and whether they are free to use it or not, we don't know. Actually, they are not, as I understand. So they have to tell their people they are conducting it, and they cannot conduct it, except that they are conducting it. This dichotomy is there. It's for Pakistani authority or rulers to solve. And then I had an interview with one is Qamar Cheema, and one I think is Arzu Kasmi on the one hand. Another interview I found is Critical Patriot. Interview is long, many times, very interesting kind of denials. About Operation Sindhu, there was a reference which Qamar Cheema was making. Qamar Cheema must be given Param Veer Chakra for his utmost consistent and brutal efforts to justify all undoings, doings and wrongdoings, wrongdoings of Pakistan. That's what he had been doing. And in between, Arzu Kasmi was asking that you are a PhD. I don't know in which subject you are, of course. Could be in journalism, most likely. Cheema, no problem. I have produced some 4 PhDs in journalism. Different story. Because I was director of interdisciplinary department. So this is quite possible for us at that time. Now, there's a concept of Bhagavan Sri Krishna is called mostly as Ranchod in Gujarat in particular. Ranchod. Actually, Ranchod literally means someone who ran away from the battlefield. But in Gujarat we call Bhagavan Sri Krishna as Ranchod because they are calling him Ranchod from Dwaraka. Don't forget that. Why Bhagavan Sri Krishna is called Ranchod is because he had ended a war, Kurukshetra. He had ended a war, brought peace, settled things, and left everything in a very settled and structured manner. Then he comes to Dwaraka and takes over Dwaraka to rule, and he becomes Dwarakadhish. So when Bhagavan Sri Krishna becomes Dwarakadhish, he already is a Ranchod. So we in Gujarat have this name for Bhagavan Sri Krishna as Ranchod, and we have many people in Gujarat who carry the name Ranchod. That is Sri Krishna's another Pariyaya, another synonym. So Qamar Cheema suddenly reminded me of this Ranchod concept. Says that they have attacked in Operation Sindhu. He's talking about Operation Sindhu. Pakistan has downed 7 of our fighter aircrafts, Rafale, they say, and ended the war, brought severe damage and destruction to Bharat, and they have completed the war. They ended the war. Then, in all nobilities, Pakistan wanted to end the war, so they asked Bharat to stop. That then, since we asked, then Trump came. Qamar Cheema wouldn't say that they asked. Then Trump came and they told both people to end the war, and then everybody listened to him. That's a Cheema version. That's why I would recommend Param Veer Chakra for him. It's an entirely intense struggle to whitewash Pakistan, whitewashing it. Unfortunate. I thought he was making sense, but now he's desperate. Maybe that is getting something. These people do all kinds of things for getting something. That could be that. So, this is the situation. Pakistan is not going to blast any bomb. They are yet to find out, yet to make a swaying machine on the one hand, and motorbike engines. They have, I think, 70cc bikes running in Pakistan streets. We don't have such things in Bharat. We have minimum is 100cc. I don't think we have 70cc or something. Someday 100cc and 150cc. These are the very common bikes, especially kids use. And of course we have 350, 500, all those things, 650 or so, some otherwise. So they can't make even those engines, and you just say that they're making nuclear weapons and nuclear whatever, nuclear weapons, atom bomb, as Pakistan says, they still call it as atom bomb. They're making atom bombs. Okay, let them believe. Let them romanticize, like Marx has the romanticized society of the haves and have-nots, proletariats and bourgeoisie. That's a very serious romanticization. That's what Pakistan does. We shall meet again. This kind of interesting stories, and read the fun of it and enjoy it. Don't take these things serious. But these are things that's happening around. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Sri Ram.